Are ghosts real?
Hello and welcome to another episode of Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne. Today I am in Sutton Cheney, which is a very amazing church. It is very beautiful. Here you go. That's the stained glass window here. Just so beautiful. And then you've got some lovely tombs and everything here, including this one, which is very amazing. And today I'm actually in my kirtle. So I brought my kirtle. I've also got my little tiara on. So, my hair is actually a mess. Never mind. But when I came here last time, I heard someone's voice. And I said to myself, I would not cry. And yet here I am. I mean, this is actually ridiculous at this point, how many times I have cried. I have lost count. I wonder if I'm silent enough, I will be able to hear your voice louder, maybe in the moment. It is freezing in here, by the way. I'm absolutely frozen in just my kirtle. But that is it. That's my kirtle there. I do love this. Loyalty me lie. I have got my boar. God is our refuge and our strength. And I love that. There's a task that only you can do. Some song, but you can sing. Some soul to cheer, some load to lift, some hope, but you can bring. Then do not shirk your task, your song, fail not to tend to do. For those must each remain undone, if left undone by you. I actually love that. Lead us, Heavenly Father, lead us. That is currently on there. And then there's another quote about music. Of all the arts beneath of heaven that man hath made or God hath given, none steals the soul to sweet away as music's melting mystic lay. So take my heart, my head, my hand, to work and will as thou hast planned. To all my ordered life shall be one with the music and thee. I actually just love that too. And then there's, following the example of Richard III, who forgave his enemies, let us forgive those that trespass against us, and let us remember them in our prayers. There's a lot of cobwebs though. Oh, it's really cold. I am frozen. And I love the fact that all of these cushions, prayer cushions, you've got Lovell, Richard Lovell, what? Francis Lovell there. You've got Sir William Catesby and his emblem, which I actually didn't know what his emblem was, so now I do. And then obviously Richard III, entirely beloved brother, which I just think is beautiful. Then you've got that one, I think that's Warwick's. And then the Vulcan of Plantagenets, which is, oh, sorry, I just whacked you. And then you've got some more Richard ones here. Then where I put my coat, funnily enough, is the boar. And then the fleur-de-lis. And then Sir Richard Radcliffe. Which again, I didn't realise that was Sir Richard Radcliffe's one either, to be fair. And then you've got some more in there too. Seashells. Don't know whose that one is at the back there. And the York. Joyce Bray. So Joyce Bray, she designed that. That is actually amazing. Wow. That is talent. And this is currently, I think, the statue that is currently, there's a big statue that is currently at Bosworth. That's the word I was looking for. I think it's a Bosworth. I do know, I can't remember. Oh no. Oh no, I think actually, no, this is actually it. Oh no, this is actually it, and this is how they've made it. So this is supposed to be Richard, and he is kneeling as if in prayer, holding the crown there. And then there's some, I think, stocks. They're the old stocks, I think, which is quite cool. So St. James's has stood here for a really, really long time. I think it was like the 1100s. I may be wrong in saying that. But I think it was the 1100s. So if there is any spirits here, my name is Corinne. I invite you to come and speak with me. If there is anyone here that died in the Battle of Bosworth, I invite you to come and speak. For I have heard Richard III's voice. I was not pointing then, but I could have sworn I saw something out the corner of my eye, just over there. It was very quick, but I do not know if it was just my eyes playing tricks on me, which it could have been, to be fair. But it was like a black shadow, just really quickly, just where that thing is there. But I was turning, I'm not sure I got it on my camera. There is, however, a cobweb, which is just floating, which I have just seen, which I do not like. So I'm going to go backwards from that. Because nope. That's like my worst nightmare, is flying cobwebs, because that means there may be a spider attached to that, and I'm like, no, I do not like spiders. Spiders scare me. Don't know where it's gone. I'm more afraid of that than I am of any spirits. In all honesty. Where did it go? I don't know. I don't know where that went. That's lovely though. I mean, this church is absolutely beautiful. I love this church. I wonder, does King Richard come here? It is said that he prayed here the night before. The night before battle. You can just see the flag flying out there. If someone is here, I invite you to make a noise for me, and then that way I will know that you are here. Obviously, if you can. I do not know if you can, but that is all from outside. If you need energy, then feel free to take some. I've got a device over here, actually. Oh, my rosary beads. Touch those. There we go. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll have to sort that out later. Where is... there it is. So this device here, it will not hurt you or harm you or anything. And neither will this that is in my hand. All this device does is allow me to hear you when I get home. Unfortunately, it will not allow me to hear you in the moment. So for that, I apologize. For unfortunately, I wish I could, but I cannot see or hear you. Which has caused many a problem, actually. or misunderstanding, should I say. But that device that I've left down there, you can use that to get energy. But I'll tell you a funny story, if there is any spirits here, because I'm sure you'll find it hilarious. I mean, trust this to happen to me. I told you that I went to Leicester, then I went to Greyfriars. Well, I have been more than once. I've been multiple times, actually. And each time I went, well, firstly, when I first went, I heard a voice. And for some reason, I just knew. I knew that voice was King Richard's. I do not know why. I do not know how. But my soul knew. Not just my soul, but my heart. I just knew. And then I went again, and I heard a different voice. And they were talking to me, and they said their name was Richard. And so I thought maybe I got it wrong. Maybe the first voice I heard was not Richard's, and I just thought it was Richard's, and then that's just hilarious. So anyway, I kept speaking to this person who said that they were called Richard. And then, and this is the funniest bit of all, then they asked me to marry them. And I didn't really know what to say to that. I've still not actually answered them, to be fair. I have yet to do so. I don't really know what to say to that. I've still not actually answered them, to be fair. I have yet to do so. I do not know. But thank you for the noise that you just made, if that was you. I mean, it surprised me too, in all honesty. I did not know what to make of that. I still do not know what to make of that. But anyway, I digress. So, anyway, I have been back to Greyfriars multiple times, heard this voice multiple times. They also said their favourite colour is red. Mine is blue. I wonder if whoever is here, what your favourite colour is. And if you would let me know, I would appreciate that. Even though I do wear red. But I have a blue coat. That is my favourite colour. But anyway, I digress again. So, it transpires, and this is the bit that I cannot just stop laughing at, that there is actually 2 Richards in Greyfriars. Which is quite entertaining. And so this is where my misunderstanding really arises, because how do I know which one is which? Well, I think I do, but it's just, of course that would happen to me. Of course. But it is good fun. I mean, really, I should have really thought about it better, shouldn't I? I should have thought that may have been a possibility. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you, or I'm sorry if I keep turning my back to you, or it's just that I do not know where you are. And that is what makes this difficult. And also, I'm really sorry if I just keep talking and wittering away. Or causing disrespect, which I do not mean to do. I do not know if that was from outside, or if that was from in here. Maybe it was from outside. Oh, I just realized. Oh, I just realized. There are roses, but there is also baby's breath. Baby's breath means everlasting love. I mean, if someone is here, what is your favorite flower? I mean, if someone is here, what is your favorite flower? Mine would be forget-me-nots. Well, they are blue. But then, having said that, I also love baby's breath. For what it means. And my favorite tree is a yew tree. And my favorite tree is a yew tree. Well, they mean eternal. I wonder what yours is. Do you even have a favorite tree? It's probably a random question. And I should probably ask, just in case. Oh, that was right behind me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I should probably ask, just in case. Oh, that was right behind me. Thank you. Well, I should probably ask then, what is your name? To whomever is here. I am absolutely freezing. I am so cold. My nose is going. I'm sure my lips have probably gone purple by this point. Let me have a look. Have they gone purple? Yes, they have gone purple. That is because it is freezing in here. And I'm only in my kirtle. So... Is it always so cold in here? I mean, I know this is an old building, so it would be cold, but... Blimey. I have been trying to learn Richard's Prayer, the Latin version of it. I'm terrible at Latin, though. I know a few phrases, like nos contra mundum, me against the world. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Something meos. I can't remember what the first bit is. Delectus something? Delectus meos? Meos? Basically that, I suppose, means my beloved. If I said it right. Which I probably didn't. I wonder if I'll get any voices through in the spirit box. I did bring my spirit box with me. I forgot my recorder though, annoyingly. But I'm just really, really hoping that I will get voices on here, on this. So, to whoever was here last time, do you remember me? Do you remember me, the crazy lady that came in here thinking that Richard III was in here? And then you told me to go to Leicester. Well, you didn't tell me to actually go to Leicester, but you said tell him, which I heard. But anyway, whoever this is, I thank you. And I curtsy to you. I heard that noise again. I do not know, though, if it is heating or something. But anyway, whoever this is, I thank you. And I curtsy to you. I heard that noise again. I do not know, though, if it is heating or something. Although, if it's heating, it's awful heating because it's absolutely freezing. So... But is there any spirits here? Oops. This device, by the way, will not hurt you either. It will hopefully just allow me to hear you in the moment. That is all. Whoever that was, thank you. Can you give me your name, please, my lord? So, I've just had to change camera, mainly because the other camera kept dying, and then, well, yeah. Anyway, so I've been to Sutton Cheney, actually more than once. I have been now twice. This is the second time. It was very, very different the second time that I went. The first time I actually went was in August, which is when the Battle of Bosworth took place, just before actually the Battle of Bosworth took place. And that had me in tears. That was a very strange experience. But again, this time, and I haven't put that one up yet, I still need to put that one up, but this time was equally as weird. It didn't have me crying this time, but you will see, actually, hopefully anyway, you will see how weird it was. And you know, I can't explain some of this, so I hope that you enjoy it. Please let me know in the comments whether or not you do.
Right, so this is the end of part 1. I've decided to put this into 2 parts again. Part 2 is also very interesting, so you do not want to miss it. I've already edited that, and I can tell you, there's something in this place. I mean, I don't want to say it is haunted, but I certainly think something is in there. Just because of, well, the feelings that I was getting, and just the overall, I just felt like something was there the whole time. And then of course we got some knocks, and then I won't tell you what happens in the part 2, so you're gonna have to go watch that one. But I also thought I saw something in the first part, which annoyingly I didn't have my camera on, but the question is, did I? Because again, in the next part, potentially, unless it's coincidence, Ghost Tube shows me something. So yeah, you don't want to miss it. It's certainly an amazing church, and I just love being there. Even though I think there is something there, it is an amazing church. So I can't wait to show part 2. Well, don't forget to check out JR Communications, because after this specific, after coming here and filming this, literally the day after, so this church is right next to Bosworth. It's in Sutton Cheney, which is right next to the battlefield of where Richard lost his life, and literally the next day. Again, could all be coincidence, but the question is, do you believe in coincidences? I'm not really sure, but I got a message potentially from Richard III himself. So whether or not he saw me going through and going to Sutton Cheney, I do not know, but it's certainly very interesting. So I'll leave it there, and I can't wait to show you part 2. So have a lovely weekend, everybody, and take care of yourselves. And thank you for tuning into Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne.